Hey guys, just a quick update to let you know how things are going with the campaign. We recently teamed up with pophorror.com, who have been amazing. They wrote a review for Run during last week, and since then we've been talking to them, and they've helped us kind of promote the campaign on their website. We've put the links to those up on the actual campaign itself, so you can check them out. Again, a massive thank you to Kina Grannis. I know we mentioned it before in the campaign video, in the pitch video, but for letting us use the two songs. It's a big deal for us, and it's a big deal for her also, just to kind of let us use those songs. So that's great. And we also want to thank everyone who's contributed so far, but we've had sort of a big jump in the sort of the amount of money that the campaign's gone up to in the last few days as well. That's been amazing. Thank you to each and every one of you. Every sort of, even the £5 contribution or a £100 contribution, it doesn't matter. They all count. They all go towards our end goal of getting this film made. So thank you to absolutely everybody that's contributed so far. We want to reassure everybody that even if the campaign isn't successful, and even if we don't raise all the money that we need to make this film, that it will get made. We as a team always have a plan B. I think it's really important to sort of note that we've planned for it not to be successful, as weird as that sounds. The biggest thing I think that's really happened in the last week has been us unveiling the cast. We've looked at over 180 applicants, people who have applied to be in our film, and you know, picking the right people was no easy job at all. I think you'll both agree with me. We spent a lot of time sifting through people's CVs and showreels, and you know, the fact that we had to take 180 people and whittle it down to 3 people was really difficult, but we got there, and we are so amazingly happy with the cast we've got. To say that they're super talented is an absolute understatement. And first of all, let's talk a little bit about Derek. He absolutely blew us away with his showreel because it was perfectly put together. He showed everything we needed. There was kind of the comical side of things. There was the dramatic, everything was
his
represented.
Audition pretty much blew us away.
Yeah, I mean, when we asked him we asked him to send a tape in as well, auditioning for the reading the lines that James had written, and he went the extra mile, let's just say, to really impress us with that. So that went a long way, and he's just won us over in every aspect.
Natasha is basically just exactly how I envisioned Anne in my head as I was writing the script. It was kind of an odd sensation to see all these headshots and stuff of all these applicants sent to us, and then hers stood out. And then we looked at her showreel, and she sent in a self-tape and pretty much just knocked it out of the park.
Yeah.
It was just absolutely perfect.
Yeah.
We had a lot of sort of issues in casting the part of Elizabeth because it was so important. There was, even more so with Jonathan, there's got to be a perfect balance of so many little elements. And we looked at so many people that some were just kind of almost there but weren't quite, and it took a long time to find Katria, but we're so glad we did, because she, again, the show was great. She showed so much potential. We asked for a self-tape, she sent it in, and with very little we really didn't say too much about what we really wanted out of the self-tape, but she absolutely nailed exactly what we wanted, and we can't wait to start working with them. Over the next coming weeks, we're going to be having kind of meetings with them, and hopefully a little bit close to the time of shooting, we are going to be doing some rehearsals, and so we'll be doing more updates even once the campaign's ended, and just kind of show what we're up to as things progress. But I mean, we've got a lot of organising to do, a lot of the rehearsal stuff to sort out. There's makeup tests, there's set dress, there's a million and one other things to do, and we're shooting in just over 7 weeks, so lots to do. But please, if you've contributed, thank you so much. Share it with your friends and family. See if they're up for putting a £5 in here and there, or a £10. It doesn't matter. I mean, you can even pledge as little as £1. Whatever you want, it really doesn't matter, but it's just the fact that you are giving us money to help us make this amazing project. It all counts. Every penny counts. huge thank you to everybody, and thank you for watching this. And if you're on the fence about it, you know, we don't want people to pledge or contribute money if they're not sure about the project. We want you to feel at ease that the money's going to a good place and it's going to be used wisely, and that, you know, you're making the right decision. But you know, like I said, if you can't help us there, then share the hell out of it. And we are hoping that the next 19 days are going to prove that we can actually get the funding and get this made. And thank you very much for watching. We'll be putting out more update videos very soon.